This whole show, I was without my sound. So I did the steps. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I feel good. I feel great. I feel terrific. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart today. That's why. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on, in violent times. You shouldn't have to sell your soul in black and white. They really, really ought to know those one track minds. They took you for a working boy. Kiss them goodbye. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. You shouldn't have to jump for joy. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Okay, and on today's show, we have the top 9 things of I didn't think about that, which is the top 9 things to think about when buying a home and you have a cat. These are the top 9 things to I didn't think about that. Think about things to think about, or things that you people didn't think about when buying a home with a cat. Now, if you're building your new construction home, you got to be mindful of such things as your built-in storage, because your one of the tips is your built-in storage becomes cat territory. And closets, cabinets, and understairs spaces often turn into hiding spots. Homes with awkward or unfinished storage areas may need modification to keep cats safe and retrievable. See, if you happen to have various built-in storage or reason why it becomes cat territory, I happened to move in with a friend of mine who was kind enough to allow me to move in after a foreclosure. And one of the things that was funny was I could go get his cat, but he couldn't. So sometimes I would literally have to go out and find his cat. So the one thing I always remember was because, I had printing equipment and he had various things, the cat would would hide in various spots and we would have to go find the cat. So you want to be mindful of that to keep your cat safe, because what happens if your cat happens to get caught in the space, and they unfortunately can't get out. And you want to be able to retrieve your cat, and then you might have to call someone in to help you retrieve your cat. So you want to be mindful of these type of things when you're building your new construction home. You want to make it where it's accessible for you and your fuzzy wuzzy friends, and making sure they can get in safely and outly. They can get in safe and out safe for themselves. Now, here is the one thing that's the cat's Taj Mahal. You got to think about window placement, or otherwise you might have chaos. Basically, cats really enjoy the window sills. So cats live for the windows. Low windows, deep sills, or bay windows become prime cat TV homes with tall windows. But no ledges may need added purchase, or your cat will improvise, usually on your furniture, on your tables, on your counters. And I'm not too crazy about having any of my furry friends walk around through my food. So you have to be mindful of these types of things, because if you don't give them some place to chill out at, they will find a place. So these are a couple of things that are very important, of the top 9 things people say, I didn't think about that about for buying a home if I have a cat. These were the 2 of the top 9 things that people say of, I didn't think about that about, for buying a home if I have a cat. Once again, the top 9, I didn't think about that things people often realize after buying a home when they have a cat. So you want to remember your fuzzy wuzzy friends, so that your home is a happy place for you and for them. And the great part about it, if you are a cat owner, you perhaps would be a great, if you create these things, your home is excellent for cats, and you can actually even mention in the smooth part is, you can mention things such as when you resell your home after you have it built, that your home is great for cats, because you have various window seals and various other things that you heard on a show were great for cats. And then you eventually get into, you had an actual pet in the home. However, they realized that it's a prime home for a person with a pet, especially a cat. So we thank you very much for tuning in today with our show, the BAM.Bēē, how to buy smart new construction homes. This has been BAM.Bēē on how to buy smart new construction homes. If you're thinking about reaching out to us, please feel free to reach out to us at PM C is in cat, F is in feline, homes 2023 at gmail.com. That's, oops, see, I'm about to lose my power. P is in pause, C is in cat, F is in feline, home 2023 at gmail.com. To find our website, you can go to P is in pause, C is in cat, F is in feline, home.com. Once again, that's P is in pause, C is in cat, F is in feline, home.com. No S. We thank you so much for tuning in today. Our number here is 941-218-0268. That's 941-218-0268. We thank you so much for tuning in today. Have a good day, have a good week, and have a good life. We like to say, thanks for the memories. It's such a beautiful day. Like Dwayne, hey, hey, hey. We're glad you tuned in. Today we had a spin and gave cats a good day. So we say thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in for our show today. Take care of yourself. take care of your family, and take care of your community. Bye-bye.